Hi, I'm Irina from irinapravet.com, and in this video we're going to talk about pronouns and how you can use them in Finnish to avoid sounding like a textbook and to sound more like a Finn and someone who's been around Finland for a while. Now, if you don't remember what a pronoun is, don't worry. But since pronoun has the word noun in it, we're going to start there. So a noun is a person, place, or thing. Irina is a noun, Helsinki is a noun, dog is a noun, toilet is a noun. You get the idea. Now, a pronoun is the same as a noun, except that instead of using the actual word, we use another word, like I, you, he, she, so I don't end up saying, Irina went to the store, Irina bought some chocolate, Irina, it gets really repetitive, so I'm going to start saying she, or I in this case. So we want to use pronouns instead of nouns because they help us sound more like people and not like robots, and it just makes things sound more fluid and natural. Now, the Finnish nouns shown here on this table, along with the verb puhua, just for fun, are minä, sinä, hän, se, me, te, he, and ne. So any beginner textbook will teach you this exact same thing. But what they won't teach you is that the way that people actually use these pronouns in real life. And that's what we want to do here so you can sound like a human. So I like to think of pronouns as two different levels of pronouns, right? And you can start with level 1 and then you can start with level 2. So we just did everything by the book. Okay, you can use these. Now, when you want to venture away from these, you can start to use level 1 pronouns. And basically, these are just shortened forms of the by the book pronouns. So you have mä, sä, and then Finns use se instead of hän. Se means it, and although that might initially seem kind of offensive that you refer to someone as it instead of he or she, it's totally cool in Finnish. It doesn't mean anything bad. It's just how people say it. Me and te remain the same, and then ne is the plural of it. So you can just use that as you would say. Okay, so that's like level 1. Now, as in every language, when we take more and more shortcuts, we get to level 2. And level 2 is basically when you cut out the pronouns altogether. So since we're using the verb puhua, you're going to end up saying puhun. You don't need to say mä puhun or minä puhun. You could just say puhun. You could say puhut. But you do need to say hän or se puhu because we need to know who is puhuing. And then me puhutaan, te puhutte is the same. And then you can use he or ne puhu because you do need to distinguish between, I think, the plural and the singular of these he, she, they. Okay? So that's it. That's how people speak Finnish with these pronouns, and just recognize where you're at. So if you have been using things by the book, then start venturing into using some shorter pronouns, or, it instead of he and she, and just play around with that. You're going to start hearing more and more people using it now that you know about it. If you're already using the shortened pronouns, then try leaving them out once in a while and seeing what happens. And if you think you have this all down pat, then good for you. Play around, jump between the 3 levels. And there's always room for improvement. Just the other week, a friend of mine was laughing at me because I kept saying mä voin tuoda instead of voin tuoda. And whether we like it or not, our use of pronouns is actually something that's going to give an impression of our level really, really quickly. And is going to cause people to judge our level and how good it is because it's used, pronouns are literally used in every single sentence. So you do want to keep an eye out for that. And there aren't really any hard and fast rules. It's just playing around with it. The more comfortable you feel with it, the more your Finnish will flow. So just have fun, enjoy, and now you know how to not sound like a robot. That's all I have for you today. Leave me a comment below and subscribe to my channel if you like this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.